Good morning. How are you? Thanks for joining. Amen. That's exactly right. You're never supposed to tear people down. You're supposed to bring them up. And so many people do that. So by motivating them, you need to speak nicely to them, speak gentle to them, and tell them there is a reason to live. So don't tear people down. So that's a good answer, hunting and stuff. Thanks for joining. So many people get tore down from people. So that's a good reason. Yep. We don't want them to tear people down. We want to motivate them, continue on with it. I really mean believe that I have two channels that when I meet them, they turned their back on me. So I reacted and they took down my videos and I paid for them. I paid them for it. Wow, really? I'm sorry to hear that, Hunting. I have to, and it's true. People will tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself. But when you got somebody to motivate you and make you feel better about yourself, it makes you want to do better. But as long as somebody's tearing you down, you're not going to do better because you think that you can't do it when you can. You don't need people really to motivate you. All you need is the Lord. If somebody's going to tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself or do anything to you that's not good, you need to move away from those people. Everybody needs to be around people that's going to motivate them and make them feel good about themselves. Not somebody going to tear them down. And now they do 2, 3 hour videos all bashing me for days now. Not the way to help people. Don't worry about them, Hunting, because you're going to win in the end. Always remember that. People don't motivate you anymore. They sit up and use you or get what they can get out of you. They don't care how you feel. They don't care about your feelings these days. So you have to be the bigger person in the situation and motivate yourself sometime. Everybody don't motivate you, but everybody should motivate each other because that's the way the world goes around. We have to motivate each other. We have to help each other out when there's a need to help each other out. Don't use people. Don't hurt people's feelings. And that's what's all going on. We're hurting each other for no apparent reason. We can't sit around and do that to people. Life is too short for that, really. So for motivating people, we have to do the right stuff. Make them feel good about themselves, even when they're not feeling good about themselves. So you have to always remember that. And I understand where you're coming from. Motivating people takes time, effort, and commitment. So if you have time, effort, and commitment, you can motivate anybody. And if you don't really need, like I said, you don't really need nobody to motivate. You can motivate yourself just by staying consistent and focused. Don't ever lose focus on what other people say about you. Always get around somebody that's going to be motivate you for the right reasons. There's people who will tear you down, but don't let people tear you down. That's just the way people are in the world. Get somebody that's going to be a good listener to you. When you need to talk to them about something, they listen. They don't tear you down about what things that what you got to say. There's a lot of people call themselves motivating you, but they tear you down too secretly. What I mean by secretly, they do it in a way that will tear you down, but you don't. They don't think you knowing it, but you know they're tearing you down in their own words. So be around somebody that's gonna listen to you talk to you. Be around somebody that's gonna lift your spirits up when they're down. Don't be around somebody that's gonna tear you down all the time or talk about you. You know, so it's a lot of people in the world will do that to you, but you got to learn who to be around, who not to be around. Yeah, and you want to be around somebody who's a good listener. Everybody you come in contact with is not a good listener. Be somebody around somebody that will listen to what you got to say to them, other than tearing you down whatever thing you say. Because there's people in the world will tear you down just because of things that you say. And those type of people you need to run away from because they're not for you. It could be family members, it could be anybody. So watch your surroundings. Yeah. So hopefully, hunting, you get yourself together and stop worrying about what other people say about you. Let them bash you if they want you, because you're gonna win in the end. Always remember that they ain't gonna win in the end. You are, because they're bashing you for no reason. We shouldn't go around doing that to each other. We should always lift each other up and motivate them to be a better people. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. How's your morning going, Melvin? Yeah. So, hunting, always be around somebody that's going to make you feel good about yourself. Don't be around nobody that's going to make you feel down. Positivity is what you need. Spreading really big lies on you. YouTube trying to turn your community against you. But it's not right. But I have so much positivity, Amara, now. But it's hard because every time action has it. I know it's hard, but always continue to pray about it, because that's the only way things going to get. Like I said, be around somebody going to listen to you. It's so it's going okay. I need some. Aw, you so silly. Hey, where we are, how are you? Aw, thanks for joining though. And thanks for stopping in. Yeah, honey, be around somebody that's gonna motivate you the right way. People are gonna bash you. Don't worry about those people. Be around somebody that's gonna listen to you talk and still not bash you while you're talking. Because there's a lot of people who will listen to you but bash you at the same time. Try not to be around people like that. There's a lot of people in the world like that. Be around somebody gonna listen to you all the time and don't tear you down. People will tear you down just with their words. So, just try to be around somebody else. I know it hurts sometimes. Be around somebody that's gonna motivate you for real. Because there's a lot of people here just to bash you down, even on YouTube. So be around people that's gonna motivate you and uplift you. It ain't just family members, it's everywhere. People are just like that. They like hurting people's feelings. And that's not always good. We're here to motivate each other, uplift each other, and make people feel good about themselves, not bash them and make them feel bad. There's enough of that in the world. Yeah. So learn that. And always create a vision. Create something that you want to feel good about yourself. If you want to create a vision board where you want to be at in life, create that. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about people who don't like you. You're not in the world for these people. You got to keep on going. Don't lose. Listen to listen for a good time. Yeah. Don't worry about what other people say about you, hunting. Let them bash you all they want to, because in the end, you're going to win. You know why? Because you stayed calm, you stayed focused. And we always got to stay focused, even though people bash us and don't want to talk to us or don't want to motivate us. You need to get with somebody that's going to tell you the truth about yourself and motivate you and don't hurt your feelings. Because I know family does it every day. But we have to be the strong people. I know sometimes you're not strong, but don't worry about that. You'll get there. Don't worry about what people say. Because if we keep worrying about what people say, you're going to lose out. Don't lose out on the world because of what people say. Get somebody going to talk positive to you. Stay away from negative people. Yes, sometimes it is hard to do that, but you can do it. I do it every day. Um, Great advice. You're so welcome, Hunting. Just keep your head up, Hunting. Don't let people steal your joy. Especially don't let the devil steal your joy. That's what he want to do. He want to steal your joy and make you feel like you can't get nowhere in the world. Keep your YouTube channel. Continue on doing what you're doing with your YouTube channel. Don't let nobody bring you down or break you. That's what people are here. They're here to break you, not uplift you. Get away from those type of people. There are good people in the world. Even family members, they will break you and make you feel like you're going crazy. Don't let nobody steal your YouTube channel. You continue on doing what you're doing on your YouTube channel. Let them bash you if you want to. Block them then if they're gonna do all that stuff to you. Words from negative people brings out words from negative people brings out negative results. So don't stand for that stuff. Move from that stuff. Honey, you can do it. Yes, it is hard. I know it's hard. I've been through that type of stuff, but I overcome that stuff. Because you know what? I get on my knees and I pray about it. And you can do the same thing. Don't worry about what people say about you. Yeah, I know it's hard for when you go to somebody's channel and they're bashing you for no apparent reason. Usually people bashing you because they're jealous. What are you starting to think about, Melvin? Yeah. Mostly people bash you because they're jealous about something about you or just don't want you to get ahead. Don't lose focus on life because of people. People will make you lose focus. Don't do that. Always find somebody that will listen to you and listen to you genuinely. Don't listen to you and go laugh at you what you're saying. Listen to you because they want to listen to you and they understand where you come from or what you're going through. There's a lot of people who will listen to you and then go laugh at you because what you're saying. Don't be around people like that. Be around somebody who will sit down and listen to you and tell you stuff that you need to know and don't tear you down or don't talk negative about you. There's good people out there. There's not everybody out there that's going to tear you down. There's people out there who will listen to what you got to say and focus on what you got to say and tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're not doing wrong. So don't worry about people. That's what's wrong with the world now. They too much worrying about what these people say about them. Don't do that. Everywhere you go, you're gonna find somebody gonna say something that you don't like. But it's okay. You continue on doing what you do on YouTube and don't worry about what other people say. There's good people, there's bad people in the world. We have to understand that. Everybody's not bad you're gonna run into. It's where hate, love, and kindness takes work, but in the end, it's work to be better. Amen. It's very easy to spread hate, but if we fall in that with these people, then we're just as bad as they are. Don't fall into what they say because that'll put you in a depression. You don't want to depress. You don't want to be depressed hunting about what other people say about you. If they talked about the Lord Jesus, what makes you think they're not going to talk about you? If they bash the Lord Jesus, what makes you think they're not going to bash you? That is just the way the world is. We have to overcome that and be around people that's going to motivate us, not tear us down. Yes, there's people that are going to tear you down, but don't listen to them. Continue on doing what you got to do because if you let people tear you down, they'll find your soft spot and they'll continue on doing that to you. Don't let people do that to you. And exactly, don't let people steal your joy. Never. Um, be with people who will laugh with you and not, right, be with people who laugh with you, not at you. There's a lot of people who laugh at you. They're not meaning you no good. Those called horrible people. Great point. I'm doing my best to be a good person. Oh, honey, you'll be okay. Just continue on praying. I'm a good person. People still bash me, but I'm not gonna fall short because of what people say. And you do the same. Don't fall short because of what people say. Usually when people bash you, they're very jealous of you because you're getting somewhere and they're not. I always remember that. Continue being a good person. Don't let people steal your joy and make you feel be a worse person. Don't do that. People want you to be like them because most of the people that bash you are very miserable people. Don't be miserable with people. Continue smiling every day, regardless what's going on in your life. There's a lot of people got negative people in their lives, but move away from negative people. People want to see you just like them, very unhappy. Don't be around very unhappy people. Do your best like you are, you said, and be a good person. And if people don't want to be good with you, oh well, move away from those people. There's a lot of people in the world that you can be around. You don't have to be around negative people. I don't care if it is a family member, whoever it is. Be around people that will uplift you, motivate you, and make you feel good about yourself. And when you talk, they don't laugh about what you're saying. Okay, Melvin. Yeah, because there's a lot of people who will laugh about what you're saying. They're not meaning you no. When you got find people like that, they're not meaning you no good. So be around somebody that's gonna talk highly of you. Don't bring you down, because there's a lot of people who will bring you down and make you feel like you're not nothing. But don't be around those people. There's enough people like that to make the world go around, and we don't need nobody like that in our lives. Stay away from people like that. Me, I'm allergic to people like that. I don't be around people like that that's going to tear me down and not motivate me. I like to motivate people. And by me motivate people, I'm not going to talk negative about them. I'm going to talk positive about them. There's enough negative in the world to go around. We don't need nobody else to come on and be negative toward us, no matter what. People don't know you hurt people's feelings every day being negative toward them. Stop being negative. Stop tearing each other down. Let's motivate each other. That is what we're here for. We're not here to tear each other down. If we keep going around tearing each other down, this world is already crazy. Good morning, Claudia. That's okay. I just started at 6:30, Claudia, but I'm gonna be over here. I'm still gonna be on here a while. How are you doing this morning? You see, I made you a mod, Claudia. Good morning, Goreya. How are you? Make sure you guys hitting that like button for me. Oh, thank you for stopping in, Goreya. Yeah, you keep on coming in like you do, Goreya. You're gonna get them. You're gonna be a mod also. Yeah, but Hunty, remember, don't be around people who are gonna tear you down. People are gonna tear you down every day. We have to build each other up no matter what. How are you? Just fine. I'm doing good, Kim. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. What are you stressed out about, Claudia? What's going on? Hey, Brandon. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. What's going on, Claudia? Aw, I hate people be stressed out. So sad. So yeah, I'm hunting. Always remember that. No, I've been on since 6:30, Brandon. I am. You at school? Yay! Good morning, PA Hunting. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we want to be around people that's gonna motivate us, not tear us down. It's so many people in the world that will tear you down and make you feel like you're not nothing. But learn to be around people that are gonna motivate you and make you feel good about yourself. Always. People are here, they're gonna hurt you. They're gonna hurt your feelings. Okay, bye Brandon. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, people are gonna hurt your feelings, but when people hurt your feelings, move away from people like that. Those are negative people. We need more motivation in this world. We don't need to tear each other down because of whatever. So always remember that, Hunting. Whatever you got going on, do what you got going on. Don't let people tear you down on YouTube. Don't stop your channel because see people tearing you down. Continue on being where you need to be. Claudia, pray you ask for peace before you walk out. Your day will go smooth. Amen, Melvin. Yeah, whatever's bothering you, ask, pray about it. Don't let people tear you down. Nobody should be torn down from nothing. You have to motivate. If nobody else gonna motivate you, you have to motivate yourself. Don't worry about what other people say about you. If they talked about the Lord, thank God they're gonna talk about you too. You're not perfect, so they're gonna talk about you too. So motivate yourself if you don't have nobody else to motivate you, or be around positive people. There's a lot of negative people. We got to understand that in this world. Well, I stopped smoking, and my son broke my daughter's iPhone yesterday for the second time. She's all crying and saying I don't care about her and stuff. So I started smoking again. Oh my goodness. Don't do that, Claudia. Don't do that. Don't be so stressed out. Leave that stuff where it's at. That's a lot of mess going on there. You tell your son to be quiet about this stuff. That's between you and your daughter. Whatever's going on, you worry about that. Don't worry about what other people say. He needs to sit down somewhere. Don't and stop crying. Don't worry about that, and try to stop smoking if you can. If not, I know it's a process, but you can do it, Claudia. Don't let nobody steal your joy, not even a family member. I'm trying to tell you, kids too, they will tear you down. They forget who brought them in this world. They really do. Kids are something else these days. Claudia, don't let nobody steal your joy, no matter who it is. Kid, family member, friends, whoever. Don't let them steal your joy. And most definitely, don't let nobody tear you down. That's what I was telling Hunty. He's going through a lot this morning. Don't let people tear you down, Claudia. Um, yeah, Kim is right. Trust me, stress can mess up your day. Okay, stay cool. Yeah, stress will mess your day up. Don't stress out. Don't stress about nothing if you can. Sometimes it's hard not to stress, but practice not stressing. Stressing only causes a lot of pain. It hurts you. I feel so guilty about smoking. He's grounded. That's good. Please pray so I can be free from smoking. But my kids say sad things, bad things to me. Claudia, I'm gonna pray for you, sweetheart. And things is nothing gonna do nothing but get better in your life. I'm gonna pray for you today. When I get offline, I'm gonna make sure I pray for you. Pray for your smoking habits. That God will take that taste out your mouth. That you don't have to worry about smoking again. But I'm gonna continue praying for you because it's something. Smoking is a mind thing. You think you need it because when you get stressed out, you go that way. But you don't need it. You got to practice these things that you don't need these things. But only way we're going to know these things, we got to get on our knees and pray to the Lord about taking these things from us that we don't really need in our lives. That goes for stress, um, hate in our lives, smoking, anything that's bothering you, you go pray about it. And I'm going to continue praying to you too, about you too, Claudia, because he'll take it away from you. But you got to be consistent, okay? Um, hey, I'll tell you what, I found out you about these, start about these children. Melvin, say that again. I can, I can, I can stop smoking in 1989. You can do it. God bless you. Amen. Anybody can stop it, Kim. Motivate yourself if nobody else not gonna motivate you, Claudia. Don't let nobody tear you down. That's what people here on YouTube do. They tear you down and make you take your page down because you're so stressed out about it. Don't let people do you like that. Hey, good morning, Linda. Good morning. Linda's in the house, guys. Linda House of Chill in the house. If you guys don't have Linda, make sure you guys get Linda. She is awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Linda. The Lord does not like us destroying parts. Amen. He does not, Claudia. Hey, simple things. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. I was too a pack a day. Oh wow, yeah. It'll get better. Kim, I have two grown children who have debates because they are time they feel like playing in each other's intelligence. It's horrible. It's horrible. But don't let your kids steal your joy. Kids like to steal your joy. Don't let them do it. Don't let nobody tear you down, no matter who it is. YouTube, Facebook, children, family members, whatever. Get with somebody that's gonna motivate you. Aww, Linda's here. You guys don't have Linda House of Chill. Make sure you get a shout out to Linda House of Chill. I just woke up. Oh, you overslept, Linda? Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're here though. Yeah. Yeah, Linda House of Chill always come to my channel, show me love every day. So when I have time, I always show the love back. We have to show others love. We don't want somebody just to come to our channel. We don't come to theirs. That's not good. That's not good. We got to show each other love. That's how the world goes around. Motivate each other. Love one another. Don't tear each other down. It's enough of that in the world. I just woke up. Okay. It's funny because 123 and 121, they are real close. Are you talking about your kids are 23 and 21, Melvin? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, so yeah, let's motivate each other. Let's not tear each other down. It's not, it's enough hate in the world already to go around, so don't do that. Check up on each other when they're feeling down. That's another motivation thing you can do. You can go check up on a person when they're feeling down. When you see a person that's going through so many changes, go check on them. Even if you can call them or let them know you love them, let them know you're there for them. That's motivating people. You don't have to always talk to them every day, but let them know time and time that you're there for them when they need to talk. You want to be a person like that in somebody's life. Don't tear people down. It's enough of that. Um, oh, okay, wow. Your kids will tear you down, Melvin, no matter who they are. They are here to hurt your soul. Kids will tear you down, people will tear you down, but sometimes you have to be the stronger person in the situation and move on away from that. If you let a person tear you down, they'll keep continue on doing it. Don't let people see you sweat and don't let people see your weak spot. If you're weak in that area, don't let people see that because they'll keep on bashing on that area that you're weak in. Don't let people do that to you. My family is close too, but my teenagers fight so much. Oh my goodness, wow. That's how it is. That's how it was with my kids. They was fighting all the time, and they're pulling you this way. You don't know which way to go because you pulled in so many directions. You like it's just so much, and it caused a lot of stress. And I do understand what you're talking about, Claudia. I've been there, and I know how it is. It's not easy. It's not easy raising teenagers anyway. My children are motivating me this year because they know it's their time for me to come out to see them. Here you go, Melvin. Yeah, you got to have somebody in your life to motivate you. I don't care who it is. It could be a family member. It could be a motivational speaker. Have somebody in your life that motivates you. Have somebody in there that's positive. Don't be around people that's going to be negative towards you all the time. There's a lot of that in the world today. We do not need to be around people like that. Those type of people will tear us down and make us feel like we're nothing when we're worth a million and more. Don't let people tear you down. People will do it. Be around somebody that will motivate you and make you feel good about yourself and really make you feel good about yourself. One is uncalled in Cali and the other in California. I live in New Jersey. Oh, that's nice. Cali is nice to go visit. Yes, Claudia, I'm here to do that for you. So anytime you need to talk, Claudia, I'm here. Because I know how it feels to feel down about yourself and feel that nobody loves you or feel that you're not wanted. I'm here to talk to you guys about that because I know how it is. Don't be negative toward people. Don't tear each other down. It's enough of that in this world. Why do we tear each other down? You're very welcome, Claudia, anytime. Yeah, it's enough of that in the world. We don't need to hurt each other's feelings because we think we can do that. The Lord is looking down at you doing that stuff to people. If you don't think so, you better check in the Bible and check on that, honey. Because if you're going to hurt somebody, the Lord going to hurt you in so many different ways. Karma is really, really serious. Yes, it is. He's looking at that, Claudia. If you're going around hurting people, what makes you think you're big and bad? You're not big and bad when you hurt people. That makes you a coward. When you're going around hurting people, you're a coward. Evidently, you're miserable. That's why people do stuff to other people because they're miserable with their own lives. Why be miserable with your own lives and then you're going to go around hurting other people? If you're miserable, stay miserable if that's what you want to do. Don't go around bashing other people because you're miserable. That's not the way life goes. Me and my brother used to fight a lot. Now we are real close. Oh, that's so wonderful, Melvin. We are in our own 40s and we are in our 40s and we still dues dues agreement. Dues agreement? I don't understand that. Yeah, so don't bash each other. We're here to love one another. We're here to love on one another. We don't come here and bash on each other because we don't like what that person did or what that person said. I don't know why. You know what? Sometimes they start off. How old are your kids, Claudia? Disagreements. Amen. Okay, yeah, I know how that is. There's so much of that's going on, disagreement. But usually when you have disagreements in the household, you usually overcome that sometimes. And sometimes kids get jealous of each other. I don't know why. It's a boy and a girl. Like, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. So we have to learn to love one another regardless. Son 16 or 14. You know what? They usually grow out of that, Claudia. And sometimes it's just jealous. And sometimes maybe the son thinks the daughter getting more attention. Maybe the daughter thinks the son getting more attention. Who knows? Who knows? But they usually grow out of it, Claudia. Don't lose sleep over it. Just continue on looking up to the Lord and let Him help you to overcome this stuff that you're going through. Because life throws a lot of obstacles at us, but we have to be the bigger person and overcome those type of things. If we let people steal our joy, even our kids will steal our joy. Don't think they won't, because they will, and we need to pray about that and keep on moving. And sometimes you have to love a kid from afar. What I mean by that, love that child and let them know you're there for them, but continue on doing what you got to do. And sometimes you have to love a kid and let them know that you love them and give them hard love. What I mean by that, you can still love a kid, but give them the hard love. Like you can say, you know what? Let them know. Just put your feet down. Some people don't put their feet down when it comes to their kids, and the kids try to run over them. Don't let your children do that, and do not let your kids steal your joy. Let them know you're the parent and they're the kid. You are getting the teenage stress syndrome, girl. This take a lot of prayer. Amen. It takes a lot of prayer. I try my best to keep everything fair. Yes, they did kill my joy. You don't let them do it, though. Don't let them do it. Give them that hard love and continue on going. Kill them with kindness. You can say some stuff to your kids will break them down. That don't mean you're hating them. You just could say something to them and make them feel really, really bad about themselves to make them want to change. I used to do that to my children. My child, my daughter, my oldest is, and my youngest daughter, she's 22 years old. And I would say stuff to her, and all I have to do is say something to her, she'll start crying. But it was nothing mean, it was just being stern with her. Sometimes you have to be stern in life. Because when they find that you're not stern, they start to try to take advantage of you. At dinner time, pray and start asking them about their amen. Start asking them about their feelings, how they feel about different things. That helps too, Claudia. And sometimes give one-on-one attention. Go in the room with one of them and let them know what's going on with you. Because it could be something that's going on in their life that you don't know. Yeah. You have to be stern. You have to be stern, Melvin. Claudia, you have to be stern when it comes to your children because they will run over you. And it could be something going on in their lives that we don't know. He's going to be grounded for a long time, and he's going to pay for his fixing phone. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You don't do that to nobody else's phone. And that's right. You ground him for as long as you can ground him for it. And what you need to do is take away his phone, Claudia. If he have a phone, take away his phone for a while and let him see how it feels. You don't want to go around hurting or destroying other people's property. Let him know that. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, just learn to and if you're going through stuff, Claudia, motivate yourself. Go out on your own and do something when you're going through a lot of stress. Everybody go through a lot of stress because if you didn't go through stress, you're not human. Nobody in the world can say they don't stress about something. Everybody stress about something, but we have to learn to pray up to the Lord when we go through stress. Don't stay in that situation because if you stay in that situation, it'll kill you sooner or later. Stress causes you pain. Stress causes you all types of illnesses because you're stressing about it. And you lose sleep over that. When you lose sleep, you start looking bad. Don't look bad because of stress. We want to overcome that type of stuff. Pray about these type of things. It'll go away. The only way it's going to go away, we have to pray about it. Don't stay in a position and you know it's bad for you. Yes, kids can take you there, and kids sometimes will leave you there for a very long time. I should have just taken a walk, but instead I watched it. Right? But it's okay. We're not here to judge you what you do. You'll do it you'll stop on your time. There's a lot of people stress in different ways. They smoke cigarettes, they go shopping, they read the Bible, they read books, they listen to music. So that doesn't make you a bad person because you smoke a cigarette, because you stress. Sometimes people turn to different things, but when we turn to different things, we just have to get on our knees and pray about it. And the Lord is always there for us to listen. If you don't think you have nobody to listen to you, the Lord is always listening to you. Don't ever think He's not, because He is. You may not see Him, you can't touch Him, but it's okay. He's still listening. He listens to everything you say. And your kid's gonna get theirs, because they shouldn't do that to somebody that's older than them, and somebody's taking care of them, and somebody's putting food on their back. I mean, food on the table for them, and clothes on their back. So the Lord got something for them. Believe me, He do. You just stay focused and don't lose focus on nothing, Claudia. Melvin says, take the game, people. Take the take the game phone. If he can't go to see the friend and the girl, he like pack up room for a month and watch his behavior. Yeah, his behavior will change, Melvin. I should have turned to Jesus. That's all right. He know your heart. Don't ever forget him though. Don't ignore him when things are going bad. Don't ignore him when things are going good. That's what people do wrong. They ignore him when things are going good in their life. Once things are going good in your life, you feel that you don't need him anymore. Don't do that. When things are going good, still continue to praise the Lord. When things are going bad, still continue to praise the Lord. Don't stop praying to him because things are going good. That's why things start going bad in people's lives, because they ignore him when things are going good. But when things are going bad, you still want to be around. You don't want you want him now. You want him in your life when things are going bad. We have to remember, praise him all the time, no matter through the good or the bad. Always praise him, Claudia, no matter what. I was just too I know, I understand, Claudia. I understand. You're okay. And let me tell you something. The Lord know your heart. I don't know your heart. People don't know your heart. But who knows your heart is you and the Lord. You know how it is. But don't always remember to pray. Go to Jesus now. It's never too late. Yeah, it's never too late to pray. Anytime you have something going on in your life, even if you don't have nothing going on in your life, still continue to pray. Don't give up on praying. Don't give up on the Lord, no matter what's going on in your life. I know sometimes it's so stressful to sit down. Sometimes I open up a Bible, or sometimes it's so stressful you can't think. So you can't think. You say, "Oh my goodness, I don't know who to turn to." I know who you can turn to. You can turn to the Lord when things are getting too hard in your life. And even when you're angry, still go to Him and pray. You just tell Jesus sometimes to take the wheel. What I mean when I say take the wheel, pray with angry cause it helps to stop us from doing something that. Amen. Right. Pray when you're angry. And sometimes when you're going through so much stuff, tell the Lord to take the wheel. What I mean by taking the wheel, take the wheel and lead you and guide you to where He wants you to be at. That's what I mean by taking the wheel. So many people don't do that. Have the Lord to lead you to where you need to be at. And He will lead you. But you have to stay persistent on praying though. Don't pray sometimes, pray all the time. Pray standing up, pray sitting down, pray at the table with your children. And let them know, hey, you know what, we need to pray sometime. We got to stop this arguing and fussing amongst each other, jealous of amongst each other. Don't be jealous of each other. You two are my kids. We came from the same place. Come on. So, let them know these things. Sometimes it get hard to do these things. I know, but you can do it. Yes, I should have asked him to take my anger, but now I just feel so. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty, Claudia. Don't do it. Don't feel guilty. That's the best time to pray when you're angry. Ooh, when you're angry, you can really let it out. You can really cry and let it out. Don't feel guilty though, because the Lord don't want you to feel guilty about nothing that goes on in your life. Continue on being the person that the Lord wants you to be, and don't feel guilty. That's one thing. Don't feel guilty for your kids. Don't feel guilty for nobody. Always find somebody that will motivate you so you don't go in that type of situation. The Lord motivates you every day, because you know why He motivates you every day? You're still here. And if you're still here, you're here for a reason. So don't get angry about your crazy children right now, because they're going to do crazy things. But continue on going. Continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Trust me, I regret doing some things while being angry in my younger days. Yeah, we all regret things, Melvin. But we have to continue on going where the Lord wants us to be. Don't feel guilty. It's okay. Um, Chastity will correct your child. Yes, right. Chastise your kid and correct them. Always be there to chastise them and always stay firm in your life. When you say something, mean it to them. Don't say something. One thing that you shouldn't do when it comes to a kid, don't be your kid's best friend. Don't do that. Be a parent to them because kids will take turn a call. Kids will, I guess, what can I say? A kid will run over you when you try to be their best friend. So don't be their best friend. Um, Hello, Life at Home. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing good today. How are you? Don't be your kid's best friend. Be who you want to be. Be an adult to your kids. Because once you be a kid's best friend, they're gonna run over you. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't be your kid's best friend. Oh, it's 9:16 in Australia p.m. It's 7 it's 7:18 here in the morning in Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. Wow, I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah, so let's try to love one another for who they are, no matter what. Let's motivate each other. Wow, it's Thursday night. Wow, cool. It's Thursday morning here. My children knows I was never their friend, but we have a great relationship. So do me and my children. Don't ever be a kid's friend. Motivate that child and be around somebody that's gonna motivate you. Claudia. Don't be around people that are gonna tear you down. When you talk to somebody that motivates you, continue to be with that person. Because people here are gonna tear you down, and sometimes it could be your own children. But sometimes you have to give that kid tough love. What I mean by tough love, what you just did, you took his phone for him, and you grounded him, but you still love him, but you gave him tough love. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that in this world. Sometimes you need to do these things to people for people to understand you're not no joke, you're not no game, you're not no play toy, you're a human being, and it's hard for people to understand that. We're here to motivate people. Yeah, you love him, but you just give him tough love. That's all. Yeah, give him tough love. We don't all have to be hateful and mean to people because everybody else is mean and hateful. It's enough of that to make the world go around. We need to be the bigger people in the world and say, you know what, I'm not going to do what the next person did. I'm here to love one another. Our children have the preacher kids. Our kids have the preacher kids syndrome. Amen, Melvin, don't they? Yeah, so let's learn to motivate each other. Don't tear each other down no matter what it is, just not tear each other down. It is enough of that in the world. I'm telling you it is. Yeah, it does. Thanks so much, A Life at Home. Make sure you hit that like button for me. How are you doing today, A Life at Home? Well, how's your night going? Yeah, we have to motivate people and make people feel good about themselves when they're going through a lot of stuff because you never know what that person had to do that this morning to I'm glad you're doing well. Good to hear. You never know what that person had to do to get here. You never know. So why tear each other down? We don't want to go around tearing each other down because we don't know that. Do we know that person's story? No. A kid don't even know your story. So why tear each other down? Let's motivate each other more. Let's love on each other more. When you see a person going through something and you can do something about it, go over there and talk to that person. Go tell them that you're there for them. Claudia, anytime teens do something wrong, say to them, "Would Jesus do? Would Jesus do that? Let them know. Would Jesus do that? Would Jesus tear you down? Would Jesus hurt your feelings? No, Jesus don't hurt your feelings. Satan hurts your feelings. Satan wants you to feel good, bad about yourself. Don't ever feel bad about yourself, Claudia. You're a good person. You're a good person. Always remember that, Claudia. No matter what life throws at you, always look in the mirror and say, I am going to do my best and I'm going to be what the Lord want me to be, no matter what people say about me, no matter how people feel about me. Always look in the mirror and say that to yourself. If you can't find nobody to motivate you, motivate yourself. Always. Don't tear yourself down. Don't be angry with yourself, because we all make mistakes and we learn from our mistakes each and every day. If we don't learn from our mistakes, we're not getting anywhere. We have to learn for the things that we do in life. You're welcome. I just got some serious news, but we have to keep going. Okay. Wow. So let's motivate each other, even though we don't want to continue on doing it to each other. Don't tear each other down. This place is already evil. Why tear each other down with what we say or how we say it to each other? There's a lot of things makes me feel bad. Some people on YouTube makes me feel bad, but you know what? I am grateful. Oh, you're welcome, Claudia. Anytime. There's a lot of people make me feel bad. They don't do nothing to make me feel bad. It's just things about them makes me feel bad. They haven't done anything to me to hurt me. It just people makes me feel bad about something things sometimes. And I just look at them and I just shake my head. Always be thankful for, yeah, be thankful for life. Always alive at home. Be thankful you're living, because everybody didn't wake up this morning. Start today as it was your last day. I have a new video uploaded. Okay, I'm going to make sure I check it out. I'm alive. I was asked serious question, but I am going to God with it first. Okay, cool. Yeah. So motivate yourself. If nobody else motivate you, always remember to motivate yourself. Because there are mean people in the world. There are evil people in the world. And people want you to stay that way, but don't stay that way. Because if you stay that way, you're going to be angry and depressed and stressed. And stress causes a lot of problems. So don't put stress in your body. If you can overcome those things, overcome it and pray about it. It will get better. Life don't stay the same always. People think it does, but it don't. It get better. It gets better every day. But we gotta want it to get better. The only way it's gonna get better, we have to pray about it. We don't think it's gonna get better on our own. We can't do nothing on our own. We got to want the Lord in our lives. So many people keep the Lord out their lives. That's why their lives are the way it is. You're welcome, Claudia. Often people want us to stay. Claudia, that's the main thing. They want us to stay down. They don't want us to get where we get to. But we have to be the bigger person and just give those people tough love and keep on going. Because if we know we're going where we're going, that's all that matters. The Lord got a plan for each and every one of us, whether it's good or bad. But I doubt if it's bad. I think it's good. Yeah. Take this out. Yeah, we have to motivate each other no matter what it is, whether it's good or bad. Just they do cause they are scared to come up. Right, they're scared to come up. So they're gonna despise you what you do. When a person's scared to come up and do better for themselves, they're gonna tear you down. They're gonna continue tearing you down. That goes for kids. Kids do it, Claudia. Kids do it too. Family members do it. People on YouTube do it. Social media do it all the time. So since they're not there where you at, they want to tear you down and make sure you don't get where you need to get to. But continue on going where you need to get to. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Each and every day you wake up and tell the Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. You didn't have to do it. It's a struggle sometimes, you tell him, but I'm going to make it. Let him know you're going to make it no matter what you're going through. Let them know you're going to make it. You will make it. But you have to stay consistent. Pray every day. I don't care what it is you're praying about. Pray about your kids being unruly. Pray about people just downing you, making you feel bad about yourself. Pray about love. Pray about people hating you. Pray about these things. There's always someone that lost their life every minute. One born every. Amen. A life. Yes. And it's true. There's people that didn't wake up this morning with us and some people were so sad and lonely. Some people die of loneliness. Some people die of being stressed out. Some people die just being miserable with themselves. So don't be that miserable person. Live. Continue on living. I will pray. Can we all start praying together on your channel? We can do that. We can pray together on our channel also. Yeah, we can. We can start anytime. I pray. Let me tell you something. Everybody that comes to my channel, I pray for them. Everybody comes to my channel, I pray for them. Once I get off here, I go to everybody and I pray for everybody. I don't leave without praying for everybody. Hey, I kept my grandparents on their knees with some of the things I was doing with people. I thought because I was a preacher kid, I shouldn't have been an angel. I should have been an angel. I just did my dirt on low and very quiet. You're horrible, Melvin. No, you're not. You're a good person. But we all do stuff we're not proud of. Claudia, we all do stuff. We all need to pray for one another. Don't just pray for yourself. We should pray for one another. I almost lost my life last year. What happened in life? What happened to you? You're very welcome, Claudia. I pray for each and every one of you guys every day I get off here. Everybody come to my life, I pray for them. And I'm going to do the same for you and whoever else on live. I'm going to pray for all you guys. And when I pray genuinely. At life, God is good, isn't he? Yes, he is. He's good all the time. And we have to say sometime, and you got to say the same thing, Claudia, when you wake up, the devil, you are a liar. You are not going to steal my joy today. Because he just testing you and see where he can get with you. And when he gets you and he got your heart, he's gonna continue on bashing you. Keep on hitting you, keep on hitting you, keep on hitting you, making you feel that you're nothing. You know you're worth $1 million and more. Claudia, don't let people steal your joy. I don't care what people say about you. You are a good person. Know that. Know that. And you have to tell yourself every day that you are a good person. And you are going to be okay. And you are going to make it. Don't say, I think I'm going to make it. I think I'm a good person. No, you are a good person. Don't ever doubt nothing about yourself. You are a wonderful person. Don't forget that. You are amazing. You are awesome. And you are going to make it. Don't ever say, oh, I don't think I'm going to make it. You are going to make it. Don't doubt nothing that's happening in your life. I don't care what it is. Don't doubt it. Because if you're going to doubt what's happening in life, you're going to doubt the Lord. If you doubting things that's not going to get better in your life, guess what? You doubting the Lord is not going to help you with it then. So don't doubt him. I was diagnosed with 20 CP. Well, if I had been 20 CC, I would have been here. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you're still here. I am praying for you to continue on being better and whatever life throws at you in life, you continue on being the good person that you are. I thank God that you are still here. The Lord got you here for a reason in life. Continue on doing what you got to do, girl, to live. Claudia said, yes, he tested me yesterday. Yeah, Claudia, he's going to test you. But just because he tests you, don't stop living. Don't stop doing it. It's a fight when it comes to the devil and the Lord. It's a fight. But guess what? If you want to win the fight, you got to be on the Lord's side. Leave the devil alone. Don't worry about him. Oh, wow. Yes, you are a miracle, a little light, a life at home. Yeah, that's horrible. Like, my YouTube channel has helped me with my life. I'm so happy it is. And also a life when you're going through stuff, get on your knees and pray about it. Don't just go to YouTube. Go to the Lord. Oh, thank God you're good. You will pass your test, Claudia, right? But you have to be strong. You have to be strong, and you got to continue on praying. Don't give up on praying because you're going through stuff. I go through stuff every day. I am tested every day. I am tested every day to see if I am a Christian. So the devil will test you. He'll bring people in your life to test you. He'll just do all types of stuff to me to test me to see if I'm a Christian. And he want you to fall into that. He'll bring people to be smart with you, and if you fall for that test, you know, the devil will just bring all types of people in your life. And he wants you to fail. The devil wants you to fail. You know that. Don't fail because of him. You're too big for that. You're too beautiful for that. Don't fail. Oh, Claudia, me too. I wish there was no Satan too. I always say that. Because you know what? If there wasn't no Satan, everybody would love one another. Nobody wouldn't be bashing on each other. The world would be beautiful. But it's not going to be like that because there's a Satan up here. And he wants everybody to fail. Satan wants everybody to fail. He wants me to fail. He don't want me to be in front of you guys talking to you guys. He wants me to bash everybody. I'm not here to bash nobody. Yeah, I will. I will. I promise I'll check it out life. I won't forget about you, girl. Yeah, so let's start loving one another and be there for one another no matter what. Yeah, don't go bashing people because of that. And I make sure I'm gonna check your thing out. Oh, you're very welcome in life. I won't forget about it. I promise you I won't. You know, once I get off live, I go back on all my stuff, what everybody said, and I go back and see who I don't have as a friend. I get them, and you know, I just do. Please don't promote your channel, right? Don't promote it here. That's why I had to erase that from alive because I like yeah, it's just okay. I got you, girl. We have to. That's what they don't. YouTube don't want us to promote our channel here, or don't say "I got you" or all those words are spam words. So we don't want to say those type of words. Just say the right type of words. And sometimes they say YouTube you're not supposed to use a lot of emojis. I'm still learning. I'm not sure yet. But let's just try to let's keep it right if we can. Yeah, but don't worry about that. But yeah, the devil tests me every day. But what I do when he tests me, I continue on going where I need to get to. Because the devil is a liar. And we got to understand he's a liar. And he will make us feel bad about ourselves. Yeah. He will make us feel bad about ourselves. Yeah, so don't worry about that though. Continue on being a good person that you are, Claudia. And don't let the devil steal your joy. Because he will. He'll start the minute you wake up. So the minute you wake up, you always get on your knees and pray. And the minute you wake up, you say, "The devil, you are a liar." I wonder why does it keep on waiting? Oh, I'm going to bed now. Good night. Good night. Thanks for joining. And you have a wonderful night. Sleep good, girl. And we'll talk tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll try to be on till later on this evening. But you have a wonderful night, though. Yeah, we have to learn to love one another and don't bash each other. It's enough of that going on in this world. What we need to learn how to do is motivate each other. When a person you see is doing bad, is going, yeah. When you see a person is doing bad and you know they're doing bad, motivate them to be better people. Yeah, we have to. Well, there are great story in the Bible about how Jesus kicked Satan out of heaven and also how Satan was tempting Jesus on the mountain. Yeah, but you know what? Satan was once in heaven too, you guys. I don't know if you guys knew it. Satan was an angel before, but he got kicked out of heaven. You're right, he was an angel. That's why he's on earth doing so much bad things to people here on earth. Because he wants them to be just like him. He wants everybody to be just like him. And if he win a bunch of souls over, he got you. Don't let Satan win. Don't let him. Because he would tear us down. We don't want Satan to tear us down. That's why we got to continue on doing good to people, even though when they do bad to us. Yes, Melvin. We got to continue on being the person that the Lord wants us to be. No matter what Satan say about us, Satan is people here on earth. That's who they are. They have shield over their faces. Yes, I do know that Satan has tempted to terrify Jesus, but Jesus, amen, yes he did. That's why he was kicked out of heaven. And he needs to stay there. Because he's not welcome here on earth. But he's here. But we have to be the stronger person when Satan comes in our lives. Be strong and stay away from him. Because he will make our lives miserable. Yeah, be strong. Satan will, let me tell you something. Satan is coming around to kill, steal, and destroy. He will destroy your life. He will make things happen to you. But if you stay prayed up, the Lord will protect you from these things. But if you're not praying enough and stayed up or prayed up, Satan have a reason to move in on you. He'll move in any little spot he can get into. He will get into your heart and destroy it. Do not let Satan could destroy your heart. Get around somebody to motivate you, Claudia. Yeah, he does try. Get around people that will motivate you. When I'm not online, find somebody else to motivate you. But when you come here, you always gonna get motivated no matter what. Always remember that. Whatever's going on in your life, always get around somebody that's gonna make you feel good about yourself, not tear you down. Because people will tear you down and hurt your feelings every day. They do it every day. Satan can't tempt us without going to these. Amen. Right. Right. But when Satan can find a spot in you that you're vulnerable, because there's a lot of vulnerable people. What I mean by vulnerable people, there's a lot of vulnerable people. So Satan go around and find people that's vulnerable, and when he can find you that's vulnerable, and he know that you're easy, you're an easy person that he can get to, he'll get you because you're vulnerable and you're easy. Don't be vulnerable and easy, because that's when he's slipping in. There are not many Christian on you. Christian? No, they're not. They're not. Mm-mm. I try to find stations like that on here, but I haven't found a lot of channels on like that on here yet. I think I seen maybe another one. Maybe he went Jesus to tempt my man. He want to Jesus to tempt my job. Yeah, don't let him, Melvin. Don't. You have to be the bigger person. Whatever you do in life, be the bigger person. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Because every day I wake up, you always got to let the Lord know to pray, stay prayed up always. Because when you don't stay prayed up, that's when the devil try to come around and say, I got her. She don't love the Lord. Ha. Yeah, you love the Lord. You want to always love the Lord. The Lord is a jealous God. He want all your attention. He want all your attention. He don't want you to give none of your attention to the devil. You shouldn't be giving none of your attention to Satan. Satan is nobody. So always remember to stay prayed up. Get with somebody that's going to motivate you, not tear you down, because there's people on here will tear you down. But we have to be the bigger person in the world and continue on growing the way the Lord wants us to be. People are not always nice to us, and we know that. But it's okay if people are not always nice. Surround yourself around people that are nice, that are positive. Satan gets no props from me. You're right about that. No props from me either. Satan is under my feet, and that's what he's going to say it. Every morning I wake up, I put him under my feet. When you put Satan under your feet, he will stay there. But if you're talking negative with negative people, he's going to like that. He's smiling with you guys. That means you moved him from under your feet, and he's listening in that circle with you guys talking. And he on your shoulder listening, saying, hey, yeah, say that to her. Yeah, be mean to her. Don't do that. Don't listen to Satan. I didn't smoke, and I was motivating my friend to stop. Oh, you'll get back right again, Claudia. Just continue on praying about it. Tell the Lord to take that taste out your mouth again. Tell him to take the taste out your mouth, that you don't want to smoke no more. This is something that happened, and you please forgive you from the things that you've done. Please take the taste out your mouth, and he will remove it. But you have to ask him. You have to get on your knees and pray about it. Tell Lord to remove these things that I don't want in my mind anymore, out my mouth anymore. I taste terrible. Oh, you'll be okay, Claudia. You'll be okay. The Lord have you. Don't feel bad about yourself. Don't bash your own self. That's what the Lord don't want you to. He don't want you to go bashing yourself. There's a lot of people down their own selves. They look in the mirror and say, ugh, I can't stand myself. Don't do that. Don't go bashing yourself because of anything. Right. Don't bash yourself. Because people do it every day. They look in the mirror and they say, oh my goodness, I hate myself. Oh my goodness, I am ugly. I am this, I am that. Don't do that. You don't even have to look in the mirror. Sometimes you just sit down and say, ugh. Don't do that to yourself. That means you hating yourself. Don't hate yourself. Don't hate what God created. You are beautiful just the way you are. We all make mistakes, Claudia. So don't go bashing yourself because you smoked a cigarette because of your kids may stress you out. No, don't tear yourself up behind that. Don't beat yourself up behind that. The Lord knows your heart. If He knows you're trying, He's going to help you. Oh, don't be sad, Claudia. You'll be okay. Don't be sad. I'm here to motivate you. Don't be sad. Everybody have moments of sadness. Don't be sad. You'll be okay. Believe me, you'll be fine. Don't be sad. You'll be fine. Always smile every day, even if you don't want to. You are beautiful no matter what shape, size, or color. Jesus loves you no matter what. Right. Jesus no matter love you no matter what. Jesus don't love you no matter what you did wrong, Claudia. Always remember that. He loves you even though you did something wrong. He knows your heart. If nobody else knows your heart, the Lord knows your heart. He knows you didn't want to smoke when you did this because of your children. He knows it. Just pray for forgiveness. Just pray for forgiveness. You get it. So don't think the Lord don't love you because you smoked a cigarette. Come on, everybody make mistakes. That's what makes the world go around. We are human. You're not perfect. None of us not perfect. No, we're not perfect. We're far from perfect. Only person is perfect is the Lord. That's why we make mistakes because we're not perfect. I make mistakes. I don't make mistakes on a daily, but I make mistakes. And I'm not afraid to say I make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. But that doesn't make me a Christian. I'm still a Christian. Because the Lord wants you to make a mistake and learn from your mistake. If you don't learn from your mistake, you'll never get nowhere. We have to learn from the mistakes we make and ask for forgiveness when we make mistakes. Don't continue on doing that again. If you made a mistake, oh Lord, He's a forgiving God. He's going to forgive you all the time. But you got to ask for forgiveness. Don't think He's just going to forgive you and you didn't ask for it. Yeah, He knows your heart, Claudia. You can say right now, say, God, forgive me for the things I've done. If I did anything unpleasing to you, Lord, please forgive me. Always tell Him that. I say that all the time. If I did anything today, Lord, please forgive me for what I did. Claudia, you're crying because you smoked a cigarette. Picture me at 42 still in a car. Don't cry. Yeah, don't cry. I did ask Jesus to forgive me. And He did. And He just did. And He just did. Don't worry about what other people feel about you. Don't worry about what your kids do because God got them too. One thing the Lord don't want you to do is disrespect your mother. It says honor your mother and father. And if you're going around bashing your mother and father, the Lord's going to bash you. That is a big, big sin when you don't honor your mother and father. He do not want kids to disrespect their parents. So don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about how people feel about you because you're awesome just the way you are. Get around people that will motivate you to make you feel good about yourself. Stay away from negative people. It's enough of that on these sites here, on YouTube and everywhere. Hey, God got you, just trying to cheer you up. Yeah, He got you. Don't let nobody steal your joy, Claudia. Not even kids. And they the biggest ones will steal your joy. Make you feel like you're not doing nothing when you are awesome. You're probably an awesome mother. If I tell you my past, you would be like, oh, wow. People don't know your story, Melvin. People don't know nobody's story on here. So we shouldn't bash each other because of their story. Yeah. Nobody don't know about nobody's story. Why go around bashing each other because you think you know their story? You don't know their story. And I'm quite sure you are a good mom. Don't say you try. Just say, I am a good mother. You are a good mother. In the Lord's eye, you're a good mother. If you're trying your best, that's all you can do. You're not trying to, listen, if your kids can't understand what you're doing for them, well, oh well. God got you. And He can always have you. Right, Melvin? Don't worry about the world. Too many people on here, we're not saying that you, this is people in general. They too much worry about what other people think about them on here. Worry about what other people say about them. Don't worry about people in the world. Yeah. Don't worry about what people say about you in the world because people talked about the Lord and they're going to talk about you too. Now, if they didn't talk about the Lord, they probably wouldn't talk about you. But the way the world is set up and Satan is here on earth, they're going to talk about you too. No matter who you are, they're going to talk about you. You can be living for the Lord, they're going to talk about you. There's people don't like the Lord, so they're going to talk about you because you're spreading the word. So they're going to talk about that because they don't like that. But don't get twisted because they're talking about you or people don't like them. They like you. Continue on being the person that the Lord wants you to be, and you'll see that you'll make it in the world. But you can't give up though. Don't give up because you don't think you'll make it. We all have a story. We all been somewhere. We all been somewhere we're probably not proud of. I tell my children all the time to no matter what they do, it's always good to know God for them. Amen. You gotta know God for yourself. I can teach and preach to people, not preach. I can teach people every day about the Lord, but it's on you to take the Bible and read it. I can tell you so many things about motivating you, but it's up to you to motivate yourself too. Thanks, Trisha and Melvin. I don't feel so bad anymore. I feel understood by my. Oh, I'm so glad you do. Yeah. Aw. You are here for a reason, and if you're still standing, Claudia, you're here for a reason. Don't let children tear you down. Don't let people tear you down. Don't let YouTube tear you down. Don't let nobody tear you down. Be happy who you are. If the Lord accepts you, don't worry about if nobody else accepts you. It hurts when you call to preach and at times I have to separate myself when I have to teach them. Yeah, it does. It really does. It really does. But don't worry about what the world thinks of you. There's a lot of angry people in the world and they want you to be the same way they are because they're miserable. So we have to understand our children are angry too for some reason, probably for no reason half of the time. But you always get up in the morning and say the devil is a liar, and sometimes your day goes smoother. Usually it does. But get up saying that in the morning. I do understand. I do. Yeah, we have to learn to love one another for who they are, not for what they have, or not for what they don't have, or love them just because the Lord wanted to love them. Don't go around tearing each other down. You never know what that person had to go through this morning to even be here. So why tear each other down? Lift each other up. If I can lift somebody up that's going through changes, I will do that. That's my job to do. Yeah, that's my job to do. We have to love one another. We don't want to tear each other down. It's enough of that bashing and tearing each other down, hating and jealousy in the world already. I'm gonna have a good talk with my son. I want you to know why he's always angry. Yeah, sit down and talk to him, Claudia. Ask him, if you guys can get together and do it, or just do it with him by himself first, and then once you do it by yourself, tell him let's join your sister. Let's talk about this situation. I'm quite sure it'll get better. He might be jealous of his sister. Kids grow up every day jealous of each other. Why? I don't know. Claudia, your new words to them are would Jesus do that? Yeah. But sit down and talk to them, Claudia, and let them know, ask them what's going on in their life. Is there something that you need to know? Is there something that you're missing as a parent? Ask them that. Or is it something that's going on that you need to know? Ask them that. Because sometimes something in school could be going on that make your kids act that way. Yeah, yeah. It could be something that he's missing. And start reading the Bible sometime, reading the scripture to your kids. Even if it's just one verse a day. Start off by reading something to them. Yeah. Go to Psalm 23 and read that to them. Anything. Just read something to them and let them know that, you know what? Let's start reading the Bible some because a family that prays together, they usually stays together. Always remember that. You pray with your family, they stay together. Y'all stay together. So always remember, a family prays together, they stays together. I do, and I prayed with them every night. Amen. That's so amazing, Claudia. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, that's amazing. We gotta pray with our children no matter what. I miss talking to my grandparents because I felt they were the only ones who understood me. But they're not the only ones understood you. Lord understand you. Sometimes you feel that way, Melvin, but that's not true though. There's a lot of people understand you, but you just probably haven't found the right person that will understand what you're talking about. Yeah, the Lord understands you too. There's a lot of people understand you. There's a lot of people in your shoes. You just don't know that, but they are. There's a lot of good people out there. Everybody are not wanting you to fail. There's people want you to really succeed out there. But those people, when you find those type of people in life, you need to grab a hold to those people and love on them like it's your last day. People will bash you. People will talk about you. People will tear you down for no reason. We need a lot of more people that will motivate us in the world other than tearing us down. This walk is not easy, but I'm having fun taking it. Amen. Being a Christian is not easy because we have our ups and downs every day. We have people going to tear us down every day. But you have to be the person that the Lord wants you to be. You have to go through the stages in life that people are not going to always be there for your best interest. We are here for you. Yeah, we are here always, Melvin. He knows that. Melvin is my buddy. He knows that. We are here for him. We always lift each other up, no matter what. Whatever life throws at you, lift each other up, no matter what it is. So many people tearing each other down for what reason? I don't know. Because they just feel that it's a reason to do that. It's not a reason to tear each other down. We need to grow from one another, learn from one another. I'm glad I walked down your block and met you, Trisha. I'm glad I met you too, Melvin. You are awesome. You are a very sweet person I've met. So are you, Claudia. All of you guys are. Yeah, don't tear each other down. I'm so glad I met all you guys. You all are awesome. Yeah, don't talk bad about people. Don't tear each other down. We all need one another. People say we don't need one another, but we need one another because there's not that many good people left. So the good people are there. We need to hold on to each other, love on one another, and love them for real. Don't give them fake love. There's a lot of people say they love you, don't really love you. Don't do that. Claudia, I'm glad I came around your corner and met you. Oh, that's so nice of you, Melvin. Melvin, he's a sweetheart. He is my sweetie. He is. Melvin is awesome. He is. I look forward to him in my lives. He's in here all the time. So are you, Claudia. You guys are all in my life all the time. And I'm happy I met all you guys. Wonderful people. And we have to be like that with other people. We have to be wonderful and forgiving. Oh, that's so wonderful. See, kind words go a long ways. We have to learn to share kind words with each other. Don't go around bashing each other. It's so much of that in the world. Oh my goodness. I sit up sometime. And look at stuff and it hurts my heart. I see people bashing at each other. I was like, wow. I see it in schools. I see it everywhere. Being that I'm a counselor, I have to motivate people every day. Because there's so many people want to kill themselves because they're hurt. You just don't know how many people are hurting out in this life, in the world. You don't know that. You don't know what that person had to go through because they hurt so bad. When a person hurting and you don't know their life story, don't go bashing them. You don't know that person's life. Why are we bashing one another? Yeah, it's so many people. I go to school and I listen to people talk. I feel like crying for them. Little kids coming up to me and saying, oh, I just don't want to live anymore. Oh, people just don't like me anymore. You don't want to hear your children say that. You don't want to hear a child say that. I hear every day at school. Why I'm teaching class, I hear it every day. It's horrible. And I have to be around these children every day. We go in a room every day and talk. Talk about your problem. And a child tell me, oh, I don't want to live no more. Oh, this person don't like me. My mom don't show me no love. These things. You don't want your kid to say that. You don't want your kid to feel like that in school. And you have to be the bigger person and don't cry for them when your heart inside is just crying so many tears because a person is telling you these things. You don't want to hear that. I am here to motivate people, and I have to motivate children also, even when they're going through stuff that I feel like crying for them. But I have to be the bigger person and don't cry and let them know I am here for you, giving them a hug every day, let them know, hey, everything is going to be all right. The things our youth are going through is they're very mind blowing, Melvin. What our kids go through today is very mind blowing. And things are not going to get easy. My kids have said that before I talk with them about what problem. Yeah, you have to talk to them. Some kids just go through these stages. I don't know why. And sometimes kids look at other kids doing stuff and want to, they like to copy it. Not all kids do, but some kids are going through stuff really, for real. But when they are going through that stuff, we have to be there for our kids, no matter what it is. Kids are our motivation. Kids should motivate us to do better in life. We should motivate our kids to do better in life. So when I go to the schools and sit in that office with a kid every day and they tell me they want to hurt themselves, I cry out for that kid. So that's what I do. I'm like, wow, really? What's going on that bad that you got something like that is going on in your life? You never know. It be young kids like 5 and 6 years old. A 5 and 6 year old should never talk like that. Kids bash kids because of what they see. Why? What they see in the media. So they think it's good to do that to the next kid. It's not good to do that to the next kid when you get bashed on. We have to uplift each other every day, even though we don't feel like doing it. We need to do it. Every day I go to the school and I uplift the child because of what they go through in school. Sometimes I feel like crying for the kid, but I don't cry because I have to have a strong heart and motivate that child. Oh, don't do that. I'm here for you. Let's pray. I grab a hold to that child's hand and I pray with that child. You have to. Ask a child where they get that from. You may hear TV. Yeah, you hear from the TV. And some kids get it from their parents. It's bad to say, but some kids get those type of things from their parents. Not all kids. Some kids do. I know these kids in school that I talk to, some of them get it from their parents. One little boy told me he's going to bring his gun to school. I said, you're not going to bring nothing to school. No, you're not. And I have to go talk to the teacher about it. He said, because everybody picking on him. Don't let your kids get to that point that they have to bring things to harm themselves, to harm other people. You are so kind. Oh, thank you, Claudia. I try to be. Yeah. You have to be good to one another, no matter what life throws at you. I have to be good to one another because life is a struggle as it is. It's a struggle for me. It's a struggle for everybody. I have my struggle. Just because I talk to you guys every day doesn't mean that I don't go through struggles. I am human. I am not perfect. I struggle just like everybody, just like the next person. Just because I'm here to motivate people doesn't mean I don't struggle. Everybody have a struggle. Everybody have a story. So don't think you're perfect because you're not. The only things that are going on today is truly mind-blowing. Yes, it is. It's very mind-blowing. But we have to be the bigger person and move away from that. Don't let people steal your joy. Don't never let people steal your joy. Because once people steal your joy, they have you. They have you where they want you. And once they get you where they want you, they're going to run with that. Yeah, don't let people steal your joy. Oh no, don't ever let people steal your joy. People like to see you sweat. Once they see you sweat, they're going to laugh in the background at you. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Stay happy. Stay smiling every day no matter what. Aw, thank you, Claudia. Yes. I try to motivate people. I try to be good to people. Even though people are angry and mean to others, I still try to be motivated people every day because that's what the Lord wants me to do. I don't get on here and judge people. That's the worst thing to do is to judge a person. When you're a motivational speaker, you don't go and judge people. How can you motivate people when you're judging people? You cannot go around judging people. Understand that person. Try to get to know that person for who they are. Everybody makes mistakes. Anybody else would come on here and say, well, you shouldn't do that. No, you don't say you should do that. You say pray to the Lord about it. He'll take that away from you. And that's exactly what I told you to do. You need to pray to the Lord about anything that's going on in your life. I can only motivate you. I am not God. I try not to be the God. I would never be the Lord, but I want my heart to line up like the Lord. We want our heart to be like the Lord. We would never be like the Lord. We would never be the Lord, but we can be like Him. We can have our heart lined up just like the Lord. Good morning, Wisdom. How are you this morning? Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can. Yeah, we want to motivate each other. We don't want to tear each other down. It's enough of that in the world. That's what makes the world go around. People tearing each other down. That's what they do every day. Tearing each other down. That's why the world is the way it is now. But if we have more kind people in the world, it wouldn't be that way. Yeah. We have to learn that, people. Don't tear each other down because of what people say. Don't do that. Never we can be like God. Nobody is like God. Never. We're not perfect. But we can have a heart like Him. Having a heart like Him is being kind to one another, loving one another. Amen, Claudia, yes. Nobody, if somebody tell you they like God, that's a lie. They're nothing like Him. You can never be God. You can be like Him, have a heart like Him. That's what He wants us to do, have a heart like Him. When you have a heart like Him, He will bless you more. He wants us to be kind to one another. No matter what people do to you, still be kind to them. Oh, well, people hurt your heart. Oh, well, people talking about you. They talked about the Lord. What makes you perfect? They're going to talk about you too. Oh, well, they bashing you. They bash the Lord. They're going to bash you too. Don't worry about people. Motivate people more. Uplift each other more. Stop tearing each other down. That's what people hear. They always tearing each other down. For what reason? I don't know. Life is too short. Love one another while we're here. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is gone. Having escaped love in your heart is the greatest thing to. Amen, it is. We always tear each other down. For what reason? Don't do that, people. Let's love one another. Love people who they are. You can see homeless people out there. They may have a heart of gold, but you tear them down because you don't know them, but you're going to tear them down. Oh, they stink. Oh, they dirty. That person can have a heart of gold. You don't even know that person, but you're going to tear them down even before you got to meet them. That's how people here do. They tear you down just even before you even got to meet them. Don't do that, people. Yeah, we don't want to tear each other down before we even get to know them. Okay, Claudia. Yeah, don't tear each other down. When you get to know a good person, know them for real. There's a lot of great people out here in the world, but if you're going to tear each other down, you'll never get to know them. There's awesome people out here in the world. There's a lot of amazing people out in the world, but we too busy tearing each other down, not getting to know them. You cannot be in this world hurting people. Get to know a person for who they are. Get to know their heart. Don't go for the outside, go for the inside. Too many people going for the outside, and you're going to get hurt from going from the outside. Because that person can have the worst, craziest heart ever because you went for the outside. Don't do it. I'm going to pray. I'm going to start a prayer. I'm going to start a prayer with you guys. It says, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is the center of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You can find that prayer on Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. It says, the word of the gods is so powerful, it is able to reform minds, compel hearts, and transform lives. When you read the Word of God or come into consistent contact with God through prayer, your life will never remain the same way. The Word of God contains life, and as we become exposed to it, that life comes into our contact with our hearts, and we are changed. When you come in contact with the Lord, He changed your life, but you got to stay consistent when it comes in contact with the Lord. He wants you to stay consistent with Him. Don't pray one day and forget about Him the next day, because if you pray one day and forget about the Lord, He's going to forget about you. Let's stay consistent in prayer. If we want change, we have to stay consistent. Okay. Um, be careful how you treat people. You may be entertaining an angel. Yes. Be careful. Amen, Melvin. We have to be careful how we treat people. We have to be careful. Hold on, let me get some water. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, here I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, so don't entertain the devil. You're right. Because that's what he wants us to do. God bless people to be careful who you got put your mouth. Amen. He does. So don't entertain the devil because misery love company. If you're miserable, I ain't back. Sorry, that's okay. If you're miserable, the devil like to see you miserable. Once you're miserable, he's like, wow, yeah, he's miserable or she's miserable. Don't worry about that. You good, Big C. Oh yeah. So yeah, we got to learn to love who we are, no matter what it is, no matter what people say about us. Still love the person you are. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not going to be nobody in the world because you're amazing just the way you are. And don't forget that. Don't let people steal your joy because you know what? People are here to steal, kill, and destroy. If the devil going to steal, kill, and destroy, so is people. So don't let people do that to you. Always be happy. Always stay grateful. Don't let people steal your joy. Don't let people make you unhappy. Don't let people tear you down. You look very beautiful today. I like it. Aww. Thank you, Melvin. Yeah. Aw, Melvin, you always compliment me. You are a sweetheart. Yeah, so don't let people steal your joy no matter what it is. People are here to do that stuff to you. They always hurt your soul. I don't know why people hurt people. Don't let them tear you down. Claudia, don't let nobody tear you down either. Be good. Just practice on being great. Yeah, it's true wisdom. People love to see people miserable. Get with somebody that's gonna motivate you every day. Get somebody gonna make you feel good about yourself. Everybody you come in contact is not gonna make you feel good about yourself because they're too busy tearing you down. As long as you let a person tear you down and believe what they say about you, you're gonna fail because they want you to fail. Don't let people make you fail. Don't let people make you fail. You are awesome just the way you are. Don't let it happen. People are going to talk about you. They talked about the Lord, and they're going to talk about you too. Good morning, Jay Anthem. Thanks for stopping in. Um, thank you. Don't try, Claudia. Do it. Don't try, sweetheart. I know it's hard. Do it. Just put your mind to it until Lord take the wheel. Like I told you, tell the Lord to take the wheel when things are going on in your life. Let Him then be in control. That's what I mean by taking the wheel. Let the Lord take control of your life. So when you get up in the morning, sometime when you're going through something, say, Jesus, please take the wheel. That means you letting Him take control of your life. Let Him work it out. Pray about it and leave it there. If you pray about something, leave it to Him. Don't go back to that same situation. Leave it, because He'll take care of it. And get up in the morning and tell the devil he is a liar, because he is. Hi, Claudia. Yeah, we have to be good about ourselves. We have to feel good about ourselves. If we don't feel good about ourselves, we're not going to feel good about the next person. Don't let the devil steal your joy no matter what it is. Don't let him steal your joy, because he will steal your joy and make you feel like you're nothing when you worth more than a million and more. I get up every morning with a smile in my face. No, I don't like to smile every day. I was never a people person, believe it or not. I'm a people person now. I was never a people person. I used to shy away from people. Yeah, but now I'm a people person. I love being around people. I love loving on people. That's my job. This is what the Lord want me to do. He want me to motivate people to do better with their lives, not down people. Everybody make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you're not perfect. I mean, you're not perfect because you're gonna make mistakes. We all make them. So don't say you're perfect, because you're not perfect. Only person that's perfect is the Lord. I will never be perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to live like the Lord wants me to live. That's what I'm trying to do. But really, I'm not trying. I am living the way the Lord wants me to do. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Because I'm not going to try to do nothing. I'm going to do it. So many people say they try to do this. I'm try. Don't say try, Claudia. You too, Claudia. Don't say try. Say I'm gonna live right. I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this. Don't say try, because the Lord know you. He know you can do it. So don't say try, because you got it. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Don't let the devil steal your joy this morning. Don't let the devil steal your joy no day. You can do this. You are a winner. You are not a loser. Nobody on my live stream is a loser. They're all winners. Everybody in the world are winners. But we have to want to be winners. But if we're downing each other, that makes us nobody. We don't go around downing people because of who they are. It's That's too much going on in the world already. We're here to motivate one another. If we can say something kind to a person every day, you don't know what that person went through to get here this morning. Say something kind words to a person in the morning. Say hello, how are you? You look beautiful this morning. You look awesome. You are amazing. I love your speech. I love this. I love it. I love your dress. I love whatever. Motivate people other than tearing them down. Don't go around hurting each other's feelings. There's so much of that going on. Why do we want to hurt each other just because who they are? Did you get to know that person before you start tearing them down? I don't think you did. And they do it a lot on social media. Don't go around hurting people because you don't know that person. Do you know that person's story? No, you don't know that person's story. So why would you hurt people? Don't hurt people. Be careful in making. Amen. Be careful. You have to. Everybody not your friend. When you come in contact with people, be careful who you talk to about your problems. Be careful who you talk to about anything that's going on in your life. Because people will take your problem and run with it. And they'll turn it around another way. You didn't even say it. Be careful who you turn to when you want to motivate yourself. Even when you don't want to motivate a person or tell you your personal life, be careful who you talk to. Remember, the devil was once an angel too. Always remember that. Um, be strong for others doing the. So, amen. You have to be strong for them. Be positive in your life. Amen. Wisdom TV. You have to be positive in your life with people. Because if you're not positive, you're negative. Don't be negative to nobody. No matter what that person going through, always be positive. Because you can be talking to somebody that ain't nothing but the devil. Like I said, you got to always remember the devil was once an angel. And we got people here on earth that wear shields just like the devil. Yeah. But they say they this and that. They're not. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you come in contact with. Because people will make you feel like you're zero. When you're a hero to the Lord, everyone is not welcome to my table. And that may decide to go vomit my good. Amen. They do it every day, Melvin. Good message, Melvin. Be careful who you contact to. People wear shield every day. People wear shields every single day. They call yourself their friend. They call you themselves your YouTube friend. But as soon as you get to know them more and more as they be on YouTube, you see they're not really your friend. The true color comes out. I have seen it already. I have come in contact with people that they say that, but they're not really your friends. Keep listening to them. All you have to do is listen to their walk. Watch their walk, and you'll find out just who your friend and who's not your friend. Everybody here is not your friend. Know that. Know the good from the bad. And sometimes you can't tell the good from the bad because remember, the devil was an angel too. And they'll smile in your face. They will. You should know somebody's heart from the beginning. And sometimes you don't know that person's heart because they put on a big show. Everybody not here for you. Know that, guys. A friend is one who got you, don't talk about you or who they can help, who and how they help. Amen. That's right. Don't turn your back on good people for negative people. There's a lot of negative people out here in the world. It's a lot of negative people on YouTube world. It's a lot of negative people on Facebook. Any social site you go on, there are going to be some negative people out here. But you can't trust everybody that you come in contact with. Know these things, people. That's good. Yes, it's true. You can. Hey, Cassandra, how are you this morning, sweetheart? I miss you early. I've been on here since 6:30, but I'm gonna be on a little bit longer. Not too long, but a little bit longer. Yeah. Know who you come in contact with. Everybody is not for you when they say they are. They're not for you. A person can tell you, "Oh, I got your back. I'm here, girl," or "I'm here, man. I'm here for you." Remember, the devil was once an angel. Keep that in your mind. The devil was once an angel. He smiled too. He smiled too. He on earth smiling at you, and you think that's your friend. Really? It's not your friend always. Know who to come in contact with. Pray about that person to the Lord. If you found a person you think that's a great person and you don't see nothing wrong in their life, pray about it to the Lord because He will give you a sign if that's a good person or not for you. He will give you a sign. Don't think He won't because He will. But then you can't trust anybody. No, you can't trust everybody. You're right. Amen, Cal Yasta. I hope I said that right. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live who's coming in. You can't trust everybody, Cal. Yes, it's absolutely true. I miss you, Trisha. My daughter got her results back from pelvic ultrasound yesterday. I look good. Is everything okay? I hope everything is okay, Claudia. I hope everything is okay. No, you can't trust everybody. Everybody you contact with, everybody you come in contact with is not for you. Always remember that. Remember that too. Everybody you come in contact with is not always for you. Remember these things, people. We meet good people and we think they're good people, and down the line we find that those not good people for us. They're not good for our soul. I am okay, Trisha, and Melvin have given me good advice. Great. I'm so happy, Claudia. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, so don't worry about what other people say about you, and don't worry about what other people, how other people treat you. Because let me tell you something. Everybody has their day. Like they say, every dog has their day. Every person has their day also, and it's absolutely true. We have to be careful how we treat others. If we're here to motivate people, we need to motivate them, not talk about them. Uplift each other. Stop tearing each other down. It's too much of that in the world. Motivate each other and move on. Move on. Let that person know you are there for them genuinely. Choose your friends. Not only choose them wisely. We can choose friends, wisdom, but we have to choose them wisely. There's a lot of people you choose are not the good people for you. But once you choose them wisely. Play with dogs may end up with amen. You play with dogs, you may end up with fleas. Good topic. Good morning, Ornell. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up if you can. Yeah, we got to love one another for who they are. It's enough of bashing in the world. Don't let nobody change you, especially social media. So many people get on social media and they change. We all doing great, O'Neill. How are you doing? Yeah. Don't let social media change you because it will. Don't let it happen. We're here to lift one another up, and we need to stay in that same situation. They found a pull-up, so they want to see if it grows bigger, so or goes away. So she has to. You do the ultrasound around June 17th to see if it's scary. Oh, I'm gonna pray for her, Cassandra, today. Once I get offline, I'm gonna pray for your daughter that everything's go well in her life. With the surgery or whatever, if she don't have to have surgery when she go back in June, hoping and praying that it went away, that the Lord took it away, removed that from her. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Pray for Sandra. Doing okay with the kids. That's great, Ornell. Yeah, we're praying for you, Cassandra. We're rooting for your daughter. That when she goes back to the hospital or whatever she have to get, that everything will go okay with her. Yeah, so let's love one another. Let's love each other for real. Let's not give fake love. If we love somebody, say it for real. Don't go around saying we love somebody and it's not true. Be real, right? Be real about whatever you do in life. Because there's so many fake people in the world. They say they love you and they want you to succeed, but usually they're preparing for you to downfall. Once you fail, they love it. So don't be around. Try not to be around people like that. I know sometimes you can't tell from the beginning. Nobody tells from the beginning a person who's fake. I came in contact with a lot of people that I thought that was real, but later on in life, not even later on, lately, I see that they're not. Even on YouTube, I came across a lot of people I thought that were real people, but as I got to know them, I see that they're not. But it's okay. I still love them, but I love them from afar, and that's what I do all people. When you find out about a person and you thought that person was a really good person, then you find out in the end the real true color come out, then you try to stay away from people like that. I don't know much about this, but what I have read is scary. If I don't go away, they will have to do surgery and they could have to hysterectomy if he can make it. But not able to. Oh wow, yep, that's what it does. But Cassandra, we're gonna pray for the best. So we're not gonna worry about it right now. We're just gonna pray for the best. Pray about it and leave it there. Pray about it to the Lord and leave it. I'm gonna pray for your daughter also, and I'm gonna leave it there because we don't want her to be able to have a hysterectomy because she will not be able to have a kid. So we're gonna pray for her. I am so sorry. Yeah, so sorry, Cassandra. Let's pray for Cassandra. Everybody, we need to pray for Cassandra. If you want to pray for her online or you want to get offline and pray for her, but we always need to pray for one another that's going through stuff. Cassandra, pray for her daughter. She is very scared. She's been in and out of pain for a while. They just couldn't find anything. Hopefully they'll be okay. Hopefully they'll be able to remove it or it may go away on its own. Tell your daughter to stay in consistent prayer with the Lord and he'll remove whatever's going on in her life and he'll make sure that that's not a hysterectomy, that she don't have to have a hysterectomy. Continue on praying for you, young lady, because I know she'll be okay. Thanks so very much. Poor daughter has gone through so much. I know, Cassandra, but you know what? God is not going to put not a lot on us that we can't handle. He put on just enough, and I'm quite sure she's a hero, and He's going to make sure she get through this. I'm praying and I'm rooting for her, and I'm rooting for your family also, Cassandra. God is not going to put a lot on her that she can't handle, and neither is you. My daughter says she wants to start going to church, so I said I will start going. Yes, amen. God is good. Wisdom says she's going to keep you in her prayer too. So we're going to all keep you in your prayer because that's something right there we don't take for granted. Things like that in our life, we have to like stay prayed up when things go on. God is a healer. He's a healer. And he's going to heal your daughter. Mark my words, Cassandra. And we just have to stay prayed up because we can see, we can go to the doctor and see something in on our bodies and we go home and pray about it and it's gone. So just stay prayed up. No matter, stay positive. Don't be negative about anything that's going on in your life, your daughter's life, anybody's life. Just stay prayed up. Yes, it is very, very scary, but we got to stay prayed up because the Lord wants us to stay prayed up, and He also wants us to stay positive. So don't let the devil steal your joy because he wants you to stay down and out because things are going on right now. Don't let it happen. Thanks so very much. I do appreciate all of you. Oh, we appreciate you too, Cassandra. Yeah. So just stay motivated all the time. Motivate each other no matter what it is. You don't know that person's story. You don't know what that person had to do to get here this morning or to get anywhere. Motivate that person. When you see a person down and out and you know that person, go and talk to that person. Ask that person if there's anything that you want them, that they need for you to, if anything that you can help them with. Ask them. Don't be together. Let's pray together. Let them know that you'll pray with them. Yeah, let them know. This thing like it like it stopped for a minute. It was like sticking. Did you see you guys on your end? My video like messed up a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I thought I seen it. It went off for a minute. Yeah, let's motivate each other, love one another for who they are. My daughter is so much worn out. I try to keep her positive, even though I know, and that's the best thing. You're the bigger person out of the situation, so just keep her motivated. Good morning, Miss Smith. Thanks for joining. Make sure you give me that big likes. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing wonderful. How was your morning so far? Yeah, we want to motivate each other to do better. Okay, Melvin, I thought you went away. Yeah, so motivate each other. Don't tear each other down. There's so much of that in the world already. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I can't complain. I'm here this morning. Um, yeah. Yeah, so we got to motivate each other to be well. It's so many people are not doing that to each other. That's why the world is the way it is today. We're too busy tearing each other down, being jealous of one another. Why be jealous of somebody? Don't be jealous of each other. That is a sin. Don't do that. Motivate somebody to do well. If then you see somebody got more than you, oh well. Be good to one another. We're not here to tear each other down or hurt each other. Yeah, we're not here to hurt each other. We're here to motivate each other. Show love to each other. It's many other times that I don't even want to be here, but guess what? I'm here because this is the where the Lord want me to be at. He wakes me up every morning. Hey, before you get to work, you better get online and start motivating people. We declare the blood of Jesus Christ. Amen. We declare that in the name of Jesus. Thanks, Melvin. I appreciate you. Yes, we have to motivate each other. When somebody's feeling down about something, we have to motivate them. Like I said, many days I don't want to go live, but I go live because I like to talk to people. I am a people person. I love people. I love positive people though. I don't like being around negative people. I still love them, but I don't like being around negative people. You're very welcome, Cassandra. Anytime, girl. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to be negative toward people. I don't practice negative. Really, I'm allergic to negative people. Negative people is not allowed around me. I teach my kids every day to be positive. Whatever you do, stay positive. Stay positive. That's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to stay positive about whatever going on in our lives. Good or bad, still stay positive. Because let me tell you, some people out there is doing worse than you are. If you think you're doing worse, there's probably people doing worse than you are. Look at the homeless people on the street. They stay positive every day. And they want homes. They want to eat. But it's not their timing to get better yet. God got their timing ready for them. So we have to stay positive no matter what's going on in our life. Even though you don't think things are going to get better, it's going to get better, but it's not our timing, it's the Lord's. Always stay motivated. Always say something nice to somebody, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's a simple, oh, I love you. Oh, you look nice today. You're beautiful. I'm going to say a prayer for you. God is good. Hello. Those are nice things to say to people. You don't always got to be negative to people because you think it's the right thing to do, or following behind a person because they're negative to the people. Just because another person negative doesn't mean you have to be negative with them. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. That's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants a lot of leaders. There's not a lot of leaders out here because everybody following behind negative people. Don't follow behind negative people. Always follow behind people that's going to be positive in your life, teaching you something to be positive for. Look up to the Lord and tell him to teach you to be positive if you're not positive. Yes, we have to learn to be positive. So much negative in the world. And if you are negative, pray to the Lord about it. Let him know, hey, I'm having a problem with this negative. Please take this away from me. And he will take it away. But you have to be genuine when you pray. Don't just pray about it and say, oh, yeah, he's gonna bless me with this. I prayed. I ain't going to pray tomorrow. You got to pray every day. I don't know where you get that from. You don't have to pray tomorrow. The way this world is, you don't have to pray tomorrow. Where do they do that at? You have to pray every day. You have to stay prayed up. Be a leader. Pray without. Amen. You have to pray every day. Don't ever think you're out of the. Let's say, how am I say this? Don't think you like when you pray every day. Don't think that's enough. It's never enough praying. You should pray every single day. Not just pray for you. Pray for everybody. Pray for other people. Pray for the homeless people. Pray for people who don't have home. Pray for the people that's sad every day and stressed out and depressed with themselves. Pray for those people because they need prayer for. They need prayer too. I talk so fast, guys. Forgive me. I talk so fast. Oh my goodness. Almost died in the storm. Wow, 49. What happened? Thanks for joining 49. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. What happened, 49? And good morning to you. Wow, that's sad. Was it a very bad storm there or something? Yeah, you still here. So don't worry about negative people. We all are here for a reason. Because if we wasn't here for a reason, we'll already be dead. Sorry I had to change. Okay, that's no problem, Cassandra. I got you, girl. You do what you got to do, girl. You always here, girly, so don't worry about it. And I love you for that, Cassandra. Yeah, always stay prayed up no matter what. Even if you're sad, you wake up sad, still pray. Um, a biggest tornado traveled Galveston to Bryson College Station. Almost hit my hometown. Really? Oh, I'm so glad you're still here. I'm so glad you're doing okay. So is everything okay so far, 49? I hope everything is okay. I'm hoping that you're okay and your family is okay. We're going to have to pray for the people that's going through these changes right now. Don't tell people you love God, but talk about. Melvin, say it again. Don't tell people that you love God and you talk about folks like a Hebrew slave out here. Don't do that. You talking about people like you crazy. Don't talk about people like that. You talking like people like you like you living for the devil. Don't live for the devil. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. I thank God for today and thank everyone. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, bye, Wisdom. Thanks for stopping in. You have an awesome day. Be right back. Okay, 40, that's fine. Okay, bye, Clyde. Oh, you said bye to Wisdom. Okay, bye, Wisdom. Have a wonderful day and thanks for joining again. Yeah, let's love one another for who they are, not for what they have. Be good to one another and stay kind. Stay kind always. Even if you don't want to stay kind, be kind anyways. It's too much hate going on in the world. Let's love one another for who they are. Stop tearing each other down. Motivate people. If you don't have nobody to motivate you, come here and get motivated. I'm not here to tear nobody down. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what the Lord told me. And that's what we all need to know. We're here to motivate one another, not tear each other down. That's going on in the world, and we don't want to be of the world. Let the world take care of itself. Live for today, and don't worry about tomorrow. Yesterday is gone, so live for this second moment, hour. Always remember that, guys. No, don't let nobody steal your joy. Good morning, Frank. How are you, Frank? Thanks for stopping in, Frank. Yeah. Frank is another one that comes in all the time. If none of you guys have Frank, you guys need to get him. He's awesome. He have an awesome channel, and he's doing awesome. Yes. Yeah, get Frank. Frank is awesome. I'm not going to tell you guys nobody's not awesome here. Because, honey child, I know awesome when I see it. Yes. And I look at some of you guys' channels, and I look and I say, oh, you got a nice channel. Yes. So we have to motivate people. Be a person that uplifts, motivates, and help. There we go. That's what we need. We need to be a person that uplifts others, motivate them, help one another. If we motivate people and help one another, we'll be a better person. Don't go around hating people because you think it's good to do. That's not good to do. The Lord going to show you that it's not good to do. It's horrible. That's a horrible feeling. Somebody hating on you and downing you and talking about you, but they call themselves motivating you. How can you motivate a person and you're downing them? Motivation is not downing people. It's uplifting people. Okay, thanks 49 for coming back. Yeah. Motivation is not talking about people. It's uplifting one another. So if if you call yourself motivating people and you're talking about them, you're not doing nothing but living for the devil. So bye, because that's not right. I just uploaded a review on Mary Jane's series from another. You got it on your page now, Frank? If so, I'm going to look at it. Go today at 7. Amen, 49. Hey, SP, good morning. Thanks for stopping in, girlie. How are you? If you guys don't have SP, you guys need to get her too. She's awesome. She is awesome. If you guys don't have Cassandra, you guys need to get Cassandra too. And also Miss Smith. Everybody you see in blue is for you. Yeah, so let's love one another. Let's motivate each other the right way. Don't come on here and say you motivating somebody and talking about them. How is that motivating a person and you talking about them? Oh, I'm motivating you. Really? As soon as my back turned, you talking about me. That's not motivating. I have been wanting to go to church, so now I will be. Oh, yay! You let me know how you like it, Cassandra. I know you're gonna love it, girl. Listen to what the pastor say, girl. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you are. I'm so happy for you, Cassandra. Yeah, I'm gonna get off at 9 o'clock. I tried to do 2 hours today. You probably did a little bit longer. Yeah, yeah. Let's motivate each other and love one another for who they are, not for what they have. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Cassandra. You better let me know how it went, girl. We are a big family. I'm so happy to find this. Aw, SP, we are a big family here. That's right. We love one another here. We don't down each other here. We love on each other and we motivate each other. So you guys, if you don't have SP, make sure you get her 49 here. If you don't have SP, you make sure you get her 49 cent because she have an awesome channel too. I have to get caught up on a lot of you guys' videos that come to my life. I have not done it. I've been busy. I'm from work to live. But today, I'm staying home today, and I'm going to get on some of you guys' channel, and I'm going to motivate some. I'm going to get on there and look at some of you guys' videos. And so I haven't been to a lot of people's videos. That's my fault. Nobody but my fault. I'm sorry for it. but I'm going to get on them today. Everybody on their live, y'all going to see me um, focus on some of you guys' videos today. You'll see me peep in and leave a comment. Yeah, but let's motivate each other. Let's love one another for who they are, not for what they have or not for what they don't have. There's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning that wanted to be here this morning. There's a lot of people woke up this morning and still have a negative attitude with people. The Lord didn't wake you up to be negative to people. He woke you up to love one another. Yeah, He woke us up to love one another. So let's start loving. Let's start helping each other, and let's start smiling more, helping one another. If they need help, help them. And give true love. Stop giving fake, false love. There's so much of that going on out here. Why do we do that? If you're not true to a person, stop talking to them. Don't say you love me and 5 minutes later, oh, I can't stand him or her. Don't do that. That's fake. Be true. Be a happy family. Be loving to one another. Motivate one another when they're down and out. Don't watch people cry and you know you can help them out. Don't watch people be sad and you know you can help them out. One kind word will make the world go around. All the Lord wants you to do to give it is a kind word. He's not asking for you to give $1,000,000 to a person. He just wants you to be kind to one another. How hard is that? It's not hard at all. It's very easy. I can't stand glitches. Be real, don't lie. Amen. Don't lie. If you don't like a person, be honest about it. But why don't you like a person? Did that person do anything about it? And if that person rubbed you the wrong way, get on your knees and pray about it and ask for forgiveness. And tell that person, you did something to me I didn't like, but I forgive you. That's what you should say. There's a lot of people did stuff that I didn't like, but you know what? I get on my knees and I pray about it, and then I go to that person and say, you know what? I didn't like what you did, but I forgive you. But you don't have to go to that person. As long as you pray to the Lord about that person and you say, I forgive that person, even though I didn't like what that person did or I didn't like the way that person acts, still forgive them. There's a lot of people don't like the way a person acts, but don't still be stuck in that situation because you're missing out on your blessings when you don't forgive people. We have to forgive people even though we don't want to. It's a lot of people I didn't want to forgive, but I forgave them anyway because this is what the Lord wanted me to do. There's a lot of people I dislike, but I forgive them. That don't mean I have to be around that person because I forgave them. Just because you forgive a person, that means you're supposed to forgive them and keep it moving. We're not going to like everybody. We're not here to like everybody, but we're here to love one another. We got to love them though, even though we don't want to be around them. It's okay if you don't want to be around them. That's what makes the world go around. We're not going to like everybody, but we got to try to love them, even though we don't want to be around them. It's a lot of people that I dislike, but I have to love them though still, because I don't want to practice hate in my heart. Because if you practice hate in your heart, the Lord going to do the same thing to you. And things are going to start happening really, really bad to you because you practice hate. Don't practice hate. Never practice hate in your life. If you don't like someone, don't talk about them. Just don't be around them. Make them a distant lover. Exactly, Melvin. Don't talk about them because you dislike them, but still love them. But let them stay where they at. You can be on a channel or somebody's channel and you may dislike them, but love them still, but let them stay where they at. You don't have to be around a person because the Lord say love them. You can stay away from them. Like me, I love a lot of people, but I stay away from them because they're not good for my soul. A lot of people is not good for your soul. You got to understand that. Just because you come in contact with people, that don't mean they're good for your soul. Some people is hurtful to my soul. So I stay away from those type of people. SB says some people don't have an apologetic spirit. They don't. They don't, SB. They don't. And they don't want to apologize. They want you to be the first person to apologize, even though they're the one who did the dirt. They still want you to apologize. Well, you apologize. I ain't apologize. It doesn't matter who apologizes, as long as you apologize. Don't worry about it. If that person wants to be all the way they are, don't want to apologize to you, as long as you did your part, that's all the Lord wants you to do. He'll handle the rest. There's a lot of people that's not my cup of tea. But I still have to love those people even though they're not my cup of tea. There's a lot of people give me, I have negative energy toward, but I don't tell them that I have negative energy towards them. I still love them. I still be the person that the Lord want me to be. Because if I show them that I have negative energy toward them, that's not being right. You don't do that. I want to stay positive to them. Even though they show me negative energy, I still stay positive to them. Oh yes, some people, folks feel that they say that anything because they can not. Okay. Oh yes, some people, folks feel they can say or do anything because can. They're not knowing their repercussions in his own way. They don't know it. So yeah, people gonna test you. People gonna test you, and that's the Lord testing you. Sometime He put people in front of you to test you and see how you react. Like the Lord tests me every day to see if I am really close to Him. He'll put a person in your face and have that person say something mean to you or say something that you don't like. Now, if you're going to go cuss that person out, He tests you. I say all the time, I say, you are not going to steal my joy today. You can act any kind of way you want to. You're not going to steal my joy. I'm going to continue on doing me. Bye, Felicia. Say those type of things to them and keep on going. But kill them with kindness. You don't have to be like them because they want to throw negative your way. No. You're here to motivate people, not tear them down. So a person you see trying to tear you down, you look at them and say, you know what, you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Bye. And keep it moving. You don't have to be like the people that's trying to tear you down. Be better than the people trying to tear you down. That's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to be better to the people. Don't go acting like them. Why go act like the person trying to tear you down? You just as bad as they are. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him. He tore me down. I'm gonna do the same. Don't do that. Don't do what he did to you. That's paying back. We don't want to pay people back. The Lord gonna pay them back. We don't have to lift the finger. People dogging you and mistreating you, tearing you down. Don't lift not one finger. The Lord got you. And believe me when I say it, the Lord got you. You don't have to lift not one finger. Believe me when I say it. I'm like a basketball. You can roll me around dirt all day, but I will always get air and bounce. You know why you're going to bounce back up? Because you got the Lord in your life. So let people tear you down if they want to. Always be kind to each other regardless what people say about you. Always come to people with a humble heart no matter what. Always have a heart of gold. Don't have a cold heart. No matter how people treat you, still keep your heart cold. Still keep your heart like a heart of gold. Keep it kind. Keep it humble. Don't worry about what people say. They didn't like Jesus, so they're not going to like you either. They talked about Jesus, so they're going to talk about you. Don't worry about what people say. You are awesome, amazing, and handsome just the way you are. And we don't need people on the earth to define that for us because the Lord said it. You don't have to have people tell you on earth who you are. If you listen to what people say to you on earth, you'll never get anywhere. Don't listen to people on earth. They're not God. They're just regular people, just like me and you. Yes, Melvin, yes, we have to. I haven't spoke to my mother-in-law in a year. I just don't let her go close to me anymore. She can hurt me if I don't let her near me. Right. But that's what I'm trying to say. You can love her from afar, SP. You don't have to be around her to love her. You can love her far away. I mean, very far away. I have family members the same way, SP. They're not always sugar to my soul. But I still love them because that's what the Lord wants me to do. But I love them far, far away. If they need me, I'm there for them. But I rather love them far away because people like that is not sugar to my soul. And I don't want to be around people that's lemon to my soul, sour my soul, make me feel down about stuff. So I love people like that far away. And that's what you should practice, SP. Love people like that far away. Whatever you have to go through, you will not feel for God. Is not feel. Ain't right. You right. Yeah, far away. SP, far, far, far away. Keep them far away in another country somewhere. But as long as you love them, though, love them and keep moving. Because I have people the same way as me. Don't worry about those people. Because those people are called haters. And that's what's going to motivate you. That's going to motivate you to do better. You are not in the world for your mother-in-law. You're in the world for the Lord. So if she want to feel some type of way about you, you let her do just that. But still love her, but love her from afar. If she needs you for something, say, oh, yeah, sure. If she say hi to you, say hi back. Because sometimes you can kill people with kindness. And I do that every day. I like say, hey, how are you? If they speak, they speak. If they don't, they don't. It's okay because I killed them with kindness. They were like, oh, wow, really? Yeah, so kill people with kindness sometimes. Smile every day, even though you want to. Any day, every day, I don't want to smile, but I smile any day. I smile and just say, hey, how you doing? Trisha's so good. So you got a distant lover, her mother-in-law. So Trisha got a distant lover. Oh, yeah, Trisha. SP got a distant lover. Yes, she got a. Yes, she do. You got a distant lover, SP. Lover far, far away. But still consider loving her no matter what. You don't have to be around her. Just be around your husband. Somebody gonna love you for you. You're gonna always find somebody in life that don't like you. Don't worry about them. Sometimes women get mad when their sons get married. I don't know. It happens. SP, it happens all the time. But you're not here for her. When a marriage comes in place, it's between you, God, and that person. Don't worry about her. She's just a mother-in-law. It's good to love your mother-in-law. It's good to have her in your life. But if she's a hater, you love her from afar and let her stay where she at. The Lord can tell you to stop liking her. Just love her from afar. You don't have to be around her to love her. Yeah, you don't have to never be around her to love her. Just love her from afar, guys. I'm about to get off in about 5 minutes. With 7 minutes. You guys been so awesome today. Yes, just remember that. Marriage and relationship, God has me studying that for over a year now, but I can't speak on it yet. Yeah. So always love one another, no matter where she's at. SP still love her. If she say hi to you, say hi back. Yeah. And let her know, hey, you're not mad at her. If she want to act that way, let her act like that. That's being very childish. Don't act like a child. Be a grown person. If you're grown up, be grown. Love you from her marrying you marrying her son. Don't hate on that. That's horrible. Wow, people are so busy tearing each other down other than motivating them to do better. Oh, I'm happy you married my son. Oh, I'm happy for you to be my daughter-in-law. Do stuff like that other than, oh, always just people these days. Jesus take the wheel. That's all I can say this morning. Because people sometimes, just sometimes, that's all. All I'm going to say is just sometimes to you guys. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but sometimes you just have to hold things in sometime and just smile about it. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. People may slay me, abuse me, curse me out, do whatever they want to, but yeah, God got me. Yeah, God got you. God gonna always have you no matter what, people. We have to understand that. He is in control of our lives no matter what we are going through. He's there for us no matter what. And he's always going to be there for us no matter what. We come into contact with people every day that's going to talk about us. We come in contact with people every day that's going to dog us. But we have to be the bigger person in the situation and move on. Don't let the devil steal your joy, people. Smile like I do every day. I smile every day. Sometimes I think I smile too much. She say she happy that I'm married, but she wants me out of the way. But evidently she's not happy to be married to him. Don't let her steal your joy. You're doing awesome. Don't worry about her. Yeah. Because guess what? You're going to get your blessings. You're going to go far in your marriage. You know why? Because you're happy. And you wasn't hating on her like she doing you. So always remember to smile, people. Like I'm doing every day. I get up smiling every day. No matter what. And remember, don't let nobody steal your joy. I mean, nobody. Always love the person you are. I love me. I love being a person. I love being the person I am, no matter what. I don't come on here bashing people. Never will. Sorry, I'm not in the chat. I'm in better. Okay, I'm about to get off in about 2 minutes. But Claudia, I do thank you still for being here. Yeah, I got 4 minutes exactly to be 9 o'clock. See, it comes a time when you have to just say to people, I love you, but I can't deal with you because of that. Amen. From the toxic behavior. You can love a person, but you don't have to deal with them. So many people think that they, just because they love a person, hey, on Ovi's TV, I'm about to get off in about a couple of minutes, but thanks for joining. Yeah. Some people think some people think you have to be around them for you to love them. Not true. Hey, you don't have to be around nobody to love them. You're very welcome, Claudia. Any day you need to talk. I'm on here every morning. So toxic behavior comes in different forms. Amen. It does, Melvin. You can say somebody can say they loving you but still hating you on a down low. Have you ever been around somebody that say they love you but they hate you on the down low at the same time? I be around people like that every day. Oh, I want you to get so far, girl. I'm wishing the best for you. But they're hating on you. They don't want you to get nowhere. But that don't mean you hate on them because they hate on you. You just kill them with kindness and keep on going. Smile every day even though you don't want to. Say a prayer for the haters. They need love too. And they need prayer. Because that's why they act the way they act, because they need prayer. And when we pray for one another, even the people that they call themselves hating us, the Lord gonna bless us. So pray for the people even though you don't want to pray for people. Pray for them. And when you pray for them, always be genuine when you pray. Don't pray for somebody because you say, oh, I got to pray for that prayer. Pray for them and be genuine with it. So that's what she's saying is, to you now you are a mom and not. Amen. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Don't worry about her. Worry about your husband and the Lord. Worry about pleasing your husband, and your husband should be worrying about pleasing you. We always going to have somebody that's going to hate on us, but we cannot stoop to their level. We have to continue on going. Amen. Yes, SP, we got to continue on going. God put that person in your life for a reason, SP. And if your mother-in-law going to hate, let her hate, but still love her from afar. You don't have to be around with her every day. You don't sleep with her in the bed. You sleep with your husband. Don't lose sleep over her. Only person you should be losing sleep over is the Lord. You marry him, not the whole family. Amen. Oh my goodness, Melvin, stay out of my head. Yes, you married him. You didn't marry the whole family. You didn't marry the whole family. You married him. So love him like it's your last day. Love the Lord like it's your last time. The Lord put you two together. He didn't put you and your mother-in-law and him. No. The Lord put you, him, and the Lord together. All three of you together. Don't ever count the Lord out of your marriage. Always put him in there. So that's why I say it's you and the Lord and your husband. And it's always going to be that way. That's how marriages work. It's 3 people, not 2. And I don't mean 3, a person here on earth. I'm talking about the Lord is the 3rd person. So it should be the Lord It should be SP and her husband. Always put him in control. He's always in control. You make me feel better. Oh, SP, I'm happy I can make you feel better. Yeah, don't worry about her. You didn't marry her, so she should move aside. That's what she should do. And love her and say hi to her every day. Still be kind to her. Don't go around hating on her. Love her. If she want to hate, let her hate. Oh well, she'll get over it. If she don't, oh well, the Lord will take care of her. Trisha, stop it, please. You are going to into message that I am not supposed to be blessed with releasing yet. Please don't ignite my life. I am. I am. I'm going to light your fire right now. So go ahead and love one another. Be gentle to one another. SP, remember to love her afar. I'll make a video about this soon. Yes. Okay, you're going to make a video. I'm going to catch up on all you guys' video today. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm off today. SBC, you got up here and help her. Like, yes. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about your haters. Haters will motivate you. It will make you smile every day even harder. It makes me smile even harder. Because you know what? When you have a hater, that means you're doing something. Always remember something. You're doing something somebody that they don't like, but you're doing something good. They're always there. They're always around. So you're doing something. So let them continue on motivating you. Be good to your husband, and let your husband be good to you. And always put God in the middle of your marriage, and it will last. And anything you do in life, that goes for everybody on live, my live stream, be good to one another, and you will grow. You will grow in life, and you will grow in spirit, and you will grow in foundation. Everything you want to grow in, you will grow. The Lord will put you here, and He will put you on a pedestal. Put the Lord on a pedestal, and He'll put you on one also. Remember these words, guys. I'm about to get offline now. I've been on here a very long time, and I'm going to go and do what I got to do here. I am off today, so I'll be here looking at everybody's video today that came to my live and everybody's video that didn't come to my live. But God bless you guys, and always remember to have a humble heart, have a humble heart, have a humble life, be kind to one another, and always remember to smile. Even if you don't want to smile, still smile each day. God loves you, and so do I. Bye. What you say, Melvin? Mom will always feel you took something, but you should have to understand that God always took a little man from your husband to do this with. Amen. So let's continue smiling every day, guys. I have to go. Bye, Claudia. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to smile.